This is going to be a game of Panzer, which is one of the operations that you get with Tales of Valor, along with Operation Assault and Operation Stonewall. I have played two of the three. I have not actually ever played an Operation Stonewall. So, for this game, I decided to go for the light tank, the Hellcat. And the group I was with was very new at this. I don't think anybody was above level 3 on my side, while the other side was, I think two of them were almost level 12. So we'll see how that goes. So there's me, Dan Brown. Yes, the same exact name as the person that wrote popular books. I think it's called Angels and Demons. And we're going up against Imrail, Pedro Lobo, and Hans 4. So we got two Hotchkisses and a Panzer 4 tank. Well, we have a Churchill played by Dan Brown. I, Little Russy, am using a Hellcat. And our third ally will not let me click for some reason, but he had a Hellcat as well. Doomed Doomers, that was his name, yeah. So, the Hotchkiss is a very light tank. It was actually used by the French, but the Germans decided to pick it up after they had beat them, which is a pretty good call. I mean, the tank's pretty decent for what you get. For some reason, though, for the entire game, I could not use my tank's auto fire ability very effectively. It seems like every time I clicked on the enemy tank while I had that ability active, I would completely lose. I would just click on the tank and I would have like the tank selected, so I couldn't actually shoot anything, which is a huge disadvantage when you're trying to play this game. In Panzer IV, I'm sure if you know anything about World War II, you probably know about this. Yeah, you could see, like, the aim is kind of shaky, and for some reason it ain't doing anything. Gets stunned right in front of it. Now, one of the abilities of the Hotchkiss is to stun tanks. I got that kill. High five. Here comes Dan Brown. I think the Churchill was also a very good tank. A little too slow, personally. Like, usually I go with the Churchill, but because I had seen Dan Brown and gotten it, I decided, well, I don't want to be the copycat here. Two Hotchkisses moving in on the right side. Bumping into our Rangers, who also take 3 hours to fire the gun, apparently. Oh, well, they finally decided to shoot. Now he's dead. Now, it just seems that the Hellcat looks fierce. It's one of the coolest looking tanks I've seen in a while. But I just don't think they're quite as, that's a good way to put it. I don't know. I think in the game they cost a little bit too much, because it does say that I think it replaces the M10, and that you get more mobility, but you lose a lot of your gun. I didn't understand why the Churchill did not help me. I'm fighting this thing. I would have killed it, but Dan Brown was trying to take the strategic point, but he could still shoot. I don't understand why he didn't help me. And nobody killed the Panzer. I was like, oh man. Hotchkisses also steal territory at a much quicker rate than other tanks. Light tanks steal points much more effectively, I guess is a good word for it. Can he get the kill? Oh, he's stunned. Oh, he's stunned. Oh, he couldn't get it. Here I am. Hopefully, I actually do something. That'd be cool. Exposing his rear armor, and of course, the pathing fails. and I expose my rear armor, and I get like caught up in the junk pile over here. Very good sticky throw, I guess. One advantage of the Hellcat, I would guess, is the 360-degree shot radius of the machine gun, which isn't really great for Panzer, Craig, but in some circles, I'm sure it's useful. See if we go over and see this thing explode. It's out of control. Bam! Here comes another this Hotchkiss. Usually, if I play Germans, I'll always grab the Hotchkiss. It seems to be the most popular tank. Because, like I said, it's a good tank. Yeah, I got that kill, and the explosion from the tank destroyed my tank. So I got the crash. Great feeling. Great feeling. I'm not entirely... Yeah, there's the Panzer IV guy. And they are trying to take our mortar bunker, which I did not appreciate. But that would imply that they got all of the locations except for one, the one that they'll never take. So, you know, there's a giant gun next to it. And in this game, if two tanks are taking 1 point, it will go much faster. Especially if it's two light tanks. I doubt even like a Hotchkiss could get to you in time, unless it was pretty close by anyway. Now, I thought I was all clever here. I could like sneak around and hit them in the back. But I guess these wooden spools here were very heavy and managed to deflect my tank. And again, I was having trouble with this turret thing. It just didn't want to work that day. So I had to watch as my friend died slowly from punishment. Once I finally do start to get to shoot, then I realized that I got hit by a tank and that I got stunned from the other Hotchkiss. And our Rangers took out that Hotchkiss, which is awesome. I think the Panzer IV is the medium tank for the Axis forces. I think the Panther is the heavy. I don't see very many people use the Panther. Artillery strike stuns the tank, and there we go. Hotchkiss sneaking up here on the back. Notice I have a lot of ammunition, but was not smart enough to actually use it. Silly me. I guess he forgot that bullets don't penetrate armor. And Doomers takes a dive. Oh, look at that. I was driving around and I didn't even notice because he was invisible. That would explain why I had a anti-tank grenade on me. There goes the engine. And note that one tank cannot beat two tanks very effectively. So, you know, the game's going pretty good in our favor. It's only, we have 35, they have 30. Excuse me, we have 32, they have 300. I say 30? Jeez. I was quite amazed at the level displacement. This guy's level 12, this guy's level 5. So there you have it. Epic loss on my part. I thought it was a hilarious video because they steamrolled us so bad. They were level 12 and 13 on the ranking system, while me and Dan Brown and Doomed were... I think I was level 1, Dan Brown was level... I think he was level 1 as well, and I think Doomed Diver was level 2. I thought that was hilarious. But, better luck next time for us, and I do intend to put in a few more operations So I hope you did enjoy that, and I'll see you guys next time. Little Rusty out.